Hello there, and welcome to a special event today, bringing you a reworked version of FaymonVILLE approach that K-Pen and I have been hard at making. And the reason we've done this, if you've not been following on YouTube, is basically we were seeing way too many allied wins on this particular map, just as I sort these pesky scores out from a previous tournament. There we go. It is, of course, a best of one today. It is going to be a winner stays on format. Let's get that updated. And let's now introduce the players for you. Playing out of hibernation, a little bit of rush should be evident for both of these great players. We see the rear echelons of the United States Forces, of the one and only Kimbo. Currently still ranked in the Master League top 5 thanks to his big win last year in the Master League Tournament 2 Major, the Commander Terminator. Kimbo's going to be playing as Recon Support Company. Orangepest, hailing from the Netherlands, a top 10 player himself. He looks set to really start pushing into that elite level. Had a few little injuries to his wrists and stuff. And of course has to earn a living as a manual labourer of all things whilst he's studying. Orangepest is a very good player, and he's also calmed himself down a lot recently. He plays with a more calm mental attitude, so I'm really expecting a very good game here. We'll very quickly give an overview. I'm going to go to times half speed just whilst we see that this has all changed here. This is meant to make the North player have a bigger area of operation, and it's now got given rotational symmetry with this. We've had this big sight block added to the northern base, so the opponent can't really pin them in as easy. That's really cool. And then South VPs have 2 new entrants, and we've got Northern VP has all these sandbags removed. They're the biggest changes I can remember. We've also got this house has green cover tree added to the north, and the hedgerow to the south is extended so it can't cover the fuel point. The green cover situation has been made symmetrical around their central house. And yeah, I'm just really hoping that this really makes the northern side of FaymonVILLE in tournaments not as imbalanced, so they just lose every game, basically. So let's see what Orangepest can see with this Grenadier in the house, MG circling behind. Elsewhere, what do we have happening? Grenadiers are just chilling with the fuel points there. Pioneers pushing up the east side. Is a winner stays on format today. King of the FaymonVILLE. Big thanks to Stormless for allowing me to use the format. It is his baby, and I did ask permission. MG42 setting up well there. Kimbo's probably... yeah, he's just not flanking right now. He's got the rear echelons capping. In the north, he's got a battle between this rifleman squad, but the Pioneers are going to push it in Orangepest's favour. Orangepest has locked in strategic reserves doctrine. Bit of Tiger Ace action later on. Notice you can't use the heavy cover side of this wall anymore. And that's pretty cool. Rear echelons actually doing well against the Grenadiers here, but they seek refuge behind the tank trap that they set down earlier on. Elsewhere in the north, riflemen pushing up, Pioneers back away. Oh, MG just about got a tickle off on him. A tickle of bullets. And so far, I've not really seen much evidence of the map rework in action yet. It's been mostly in Orangepest's territories. But the fact that he didn't want to take the house with the MG may be signs of that. Pioneer getting out of there as the Grenadiers come back in. That could have been an early squad wipe for Kimbo. Meanwhile, we've got him just chilling out with the rear echelons, getting sight as the Grenadiers push back out. But as I said, I think Orangepest was a little bit lucky there to get the Pioneers back to base, and indeed he has. Must be waiting for 60 munitions. What has he used? He's used his munitions on getting the flamethrower, meaning that same FaymonVILLE squad won't be able to get a heal in time to get, you know, be fully battlefield operational. Meanwhile, MG does it set up in time. Has Orangepest got this? Looks like he has to me. Oh no, bit of green cover comes to the rescue perhaps. He does get the suppression off, and it looks like he will be able to be fine in this situation. May want to just reposition now though. Here comes that Pioneer trying to even the odds. Now that there's an extra free squad on the field, Kimbo's gone captain. It is FaymonVILLE, which does elicit more captain-based builds. Half track on its way for Kimbo. If you're watching this and you're a player waiting to play, you will have choice of which side of FaymonVILLE you play on versus the King, whoever the King ends up being. And Orangepest, for me, he's does some amazing comebacks. I've seen him do some really good comebacks, especially with USF. He is Wehrmacht in this case, but they're very late game orientated commander, it must be said. Rifleman, terrible manpower trading there from Kimbo, showing a little bit of that rust. Now, what you'll notice with rust is it really doesn't affect players in the early game. What tends to happen is they start playing and they think, wow, it's like I never left. But then, after a while, they start to slow down. It starts to hurt them a little bit more. And so, yeah, you might see a little bit of that slipping in as both of these top 10 players haven't been playing in the past couple of months.
Half-track, ready for action.
Pioneer putting the burn down. Captain coming in. 2-2-2 on its way. Half-track also coming out. Versus straight into that base. But look at that nice, easy journey into the map now. We've made it much bigger and more open in the northern base sector. Really are a big fan of this version 3.
Paratroopers standing by for crowds are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
We'll have the option for some airdropped combat groups, some nice manpower efficiency. Rifleman makes it to the heavy cover. 2-2-2 finds the rear side of them, though. That could be a squad wipe there against Kimbo. That's got squad wipe written all over it. Can the Car 98Ks hold true, though? The 2-2-2's pushing in. It's got to be a squad wipe, surely. There it is, shot in the back. There's no survival. First squad wipe goes into Orangepest's favour. Dick Christmas Git says red cover is such a bad mechanic. There is no more red cover on FaymonVILLE approach. We've made it so the North player can use all of this road as their kind of, you know, area of operation. Captain's really low on health. He needs to get out of there. He does have the ambulance up in base, so he'll be able to heal and get back onto the field very quickly. 2-2-2 versus a half-track. We know who wins that one. Is he scouting for this pack, though? Certainly not. It's all the way back in base right now.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Meanwhile, Reactions push in. It must be said Kimbo still had the majority of map possession. Pioneer gets to that cut-off. Keeps the fuel connected. G42's pushed away by the AA half-track. Those huge 50 cals. I don't know what. And we go for a Greyhound, are we? Or has he just got that ready for action? Okay. Seeing how that works. Now, nice shot by the pack. Can he get another in? No, he's pushing further in. He wants to get it, but there's that new sight blocker. Not a shot blocker. It is just a sight blocker. Orangepest is gathering his muster now. He really wants to push in. Let's see how well Kimbo can defend himself with a new area we've prepared for him. This heavy cover is one directional unless it gets crushed on the other side. Meanwhile, Rifleman in the mansion up here. Newly renovated floral arrangements in the gardens, meant to make this mansion set to look more prestigious. MG42 Pioneers encircling the captain, who does win his first battle, but when he will win the second, Kimbo's having to get an M1AT gun, which will have better area of operation now.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Really thinking that this FaymonVILLE rework is looking likely to be you know, and a possible Amelie killer. I did think that FaymonVILLE did have the potential to be the tournament map it used to be. Just possibly, it just needed some rework and some love and care and attention based on some of the strats shown by players like Isildur and Seeking. Showing just new ways to play the map, new avenues of attack, and especially Isildur with dominating people from this territory sector. With all this stuff open, he was just able to kill the ambulance and dominate, basically. Captain cowers in the watermill house. Meanwhile, in the north, there's the A hard track putting the pressure down. Kimbo's on the attack. No grenades. Got LMGs set up for Orangepest, though. Digging those new formations as part of the balance mod. This is on balance mod / tourney mode. Big thanks to Orangepest. He created this for ML4 tournament back in January. What a game. This is that we're watching. It's been really fun to watch so far. Really fun. Let's get on board with the scout car as he surveys the situation. Meanwhile, in the centre, rear echelons, with a bit of an ill-fated foray. We do have Captain forced away by the Pioneer in the south. And Orangepest has had a concerted passage of dominance now. You know, it's been last 3 or 4 minutes, hasn't it? I wonder how he's doing on his battle phases. He's got 2, and he's banking fuel. Does have double fuel about to engage. The rifleman is... Kimbo's trading hasn't been great. It's 40 to 21 right now. Oh, that was a bad... They did try and dodge it with a 2-2. Lurches in for a second squad wipe. Gets it. 2 squad wipes now. We do have paratroopers and a Pack-Howie drop, but Kimbo's looking rusty. He's left his squads out there to dry. Much like this... old VW Beetle here.
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits? Green is green can be. Morning orders, gang.
We have the LMGs coming out for the airborne. Should help stabilize the drift, but looking too good so far. Maybe it's Orangepest day though. Maybe Orangepest is a little bit better than he's let on in terms of his practice levels. Gets Fausted though. No, he doesn't. No munitions. Panzer Grenadiers using that new beach hype. Oh, come on, Orangepest, don't just tickle us. Doesn't need to, I guess. Just see that it's there though. Airborne and M1. Pushing up. Pack-Howie's going to start blapping. Oh, there's that first shot against that new haystack in the field there. Vaults over and goes for the cutoff, does he? Still pushing in his Kimbo. Had a bit of a dodgy start, but he's starting to stabilise again. 2-2, by the way. 2 squad wipes, 6 kills. Meanwhile, Panzer Grenadiers in spot of bother, let's say. Should be fine. Pioneers have upgraded to the support package. Slightly faster repair if I remember, and of course the ability to destroy cover, so he could actually destroy this if he wants to and open up that northern MG angle. Putting med packs down. Orangepest is the 2-2, looks for his 8th kill now. A lot better than the half-track, who only has 4 kills. That's just what map dominance can give you. You're constantly overstretching your opponent, and it's in your territories. You get better sightlines. Oh, he's got some applique armor now, using telegraph poles. Up armor himself, and here's the first cut-off attempt on this sector. A half-track's there to defend. Pack-Howie can stay behind this bush. And this MG, you know, you can come out of either side of it now, but this is a big moment now. We need to see how this hedgerow works and how it helps Kimbo keep his sector's territorial control. Do we see a rifle nade on retreat? Does he have that available? Gets out of there from the butterfly bombs, that's for certain. Cluster bombs aren't the American versions, not the Company Heroes 1-1 versions. Probably the same animation though. Panzer 4 out. Is it the up-gun variant? Yes. Is it? Yeah, Alf J. It is indeed. The up-armoured variant, sorry. Not up-gun. Oh dear. Hey, half-track's in a world of hurt. Needs to get out of here. Here's it coming. Of course, no smoke for the A half-track of the Americans, so it's nothing like the flak. Oh, and he's repairing in a dodgy area there. Panzer IV's going hunting for him. M1, he knew where the M1 was thanks to the capping. So this trap has hardly worked there. Can survive 1 shot. No bonus speed on the road anymore. You remove red... Oh no, seems like there is actually. Somebody once told me if there's no red cover, there's no bonus speed. But I swear he accelerated quite fast over there. Maybe it's psychological, I don't actually know. 222 surveying the situation. Let's get on board with this line of sight. Look at all he can see. Orangepest is really just enjoying himself having gotten those 2 squad wipes. Akawi's starting to get some kills for... No, it's not. It's only gotten 1. Surprising. Now, yeah, we're going to have to watch this rifleman on retreat here because he could really maneuver some guys into all of this light cover and just wait for him. Going to have to soft retreat to the north, I imagine, try and take advantage of that retreat path. Is he? Is he going to have the presence of mind to do that? He's going to cap the victory point for now. 222 giving all of that vision. Well, it'll be better soon when he gets to Vet 2, of course. Keep an eye on Kimbo's fuel. Does he have the major out yet? No, it's just a sign of his fuel. He's not being able to have it. A half track gets Fausted. Panzer Grenadiers find the rifleman. It's actually Orangepest that ends up worse for wear there. Oh, and he gets the kill on the Vet 2 Grenadiers.
Well done. We have forced the
Gets a squad wipe back, does Kimbo. He might maybe low on victory points now, lower than 200, but at least he gets, you know, material win there. Let's check it out on the graphs, see if it's come in yet on the army values. There you go. Should see that tick downwards soon. We'll have to check back in a second. Unfortunately, those graphs do take a second to populate. Captain, a tricky spot, just neutralizing for now. Should stop. Yes, look at that. He's using a new place for the M1AT gun. It wouldn't have been able to go there previously. Just opening up this angle and unlocking this territory sector from just Axis dominance as the... There you go, the cluster bombs annihilate that MG. As we've got the AA half-track doing great work. The airborne may pick it up, but here comes the Grenadiers. Are they going to take it and run? May lose a Soldat, and if they do... No, they get it. Good amount of health remaining. And they escape. Pioneers pushed up. 222 comes in. Yeah, he's certainly using this new angle of attack on this area, which makes the central house not as pivotal anymore. It really gives the map a new focus, in my opinion. Let's have a look at those stats that I wanted to look at. There you go. There's showing that Kimbo did get back in the lead. That's what I wanted to see on those stats. Let's check the points held graph, though, showing that Orangepest has been dominating since that 7th minute when I pointed it out. Grenadier is forced away. Still no grenade tech. Akawi has been well dodged by Kimbo. It's only gotten 2 kills. Sorry, Orangepest, sorry. It's only gotten 2 kills. Here we go. Kimbo's pushing out in the south now. To get these victory points. Might even get a triple cap if he's lucky. We have a second Panzer IV building for Orangepest. No even thoughts of getting the Tiger Ace at 13 CPs. I think Jibba Jabba Jabba Orangepest has dodged the pack howitzer shots, hasn't he? If it stood still like I would have done, sure, a worse player would have done, he would have had more kills. So my point stands. Second Panzer IV makes its way onto the field. 222, up to 9 kills. Grenadiers come in, they've got 24 kills. Sorry, did I say 24? I meant 25. The north. Constantly firing is that pack howitzer. Really making good use of this situation up here, and he's pushed both M1s up now. Level first tank out for Kimbo. Grading to the 50 cal is the Sherman M4A3. Panzer IV's getting around that rear armour though. Where are the M1AT guns? They're way out of position. He does get the 222. Does Kimbo? Can he now get out of there with the Sherman? One shot in. M4s, where are you? Meanwhile, rifleman in danger. What I was going to say, peril. All the old switcheroo on you. So he gets the 222. That had just got on Veterancy 2, I believe. Which could have been a really good unit for Orangepest. Looking to take out the pack howitzer. Misses. Ah, look, he's going for the AA half-track. He's gone past The M1s, he's circling him right now, looking for a big shot, misses. M1s are still out of position. He gets another follow-up, he goes stationary, he has to get this kill. Shoots through the bushes, but the Sherman's now here is going to block him in most likely. Can't get the block off, but one of the M1s is facing. So he sacrifices one of the Panzer IVs there. Can he get the kill with the pack? Can he get it? Seemingly not. He's still got... He did get the pack howitzer though, which is a nice find. Gets one of the M1s down with a bundle nade there. Oh, rear armor hit on the Sherman. Misses with the attack ground, so a lot of things die basically. Pack howitzer's a big one. He destroys it for good measure. However, he suffers another... And he gets rid of an M1 there. So all in all, he sacrificed one Panzer IV for so much material, did Orangepest. Here come the cluster bombs. That comeback mechanic. No, it was a very good trade and all. Strumming Bird or Quicksilver in chat says it was calculated Kappa. It was actually a good trade. He got more material with his Panzer IV than Panzer IV was worth, so fair enough. Think of the amount of manpower in those two support weapons. I know what they were combat drops, but the combat drop is 380 manpower. So it was worth. It was good. Snipers coming out next for Orangepest. I mean, I'll show you on the graph if you like. Let's get the old graphs out. Army value graph. Kimbo dives. So, yeah.
The enemy is taking our territory.
LMG Grenadiers on 26 kills pushing up. Snipers about to emerge onto the field. And his scoped G43 will erupt. Control group won that bad boy. Oh, okay. Sorry, did he actually build a vanilla Panzer IV there, Orangepest? Is that what he did, Strumming Bird? I did not clock that myself. Fair enough. Okay, so you're saying he built a vanilla Panzer IV and he sacrificed the weak one. Cool. I like it. Emergent strats, bro. Another airdropped combat group. He's just going to get it again. Fair enough. Sniper opens up with his first kill. As the Sherman. So if he'd soft retreated to there, he could hard retreat through the beach, by the way. Or if you're up here, you have to soft retreat to there, and then you can hard retreat down this angle up there. Just a pro move. You're going to be a tournament player, so he goes, gets the paratroopers and a new pack Howie. Still got one of the M1s. Where would you guys go now if you're Kimbo? I'm thinking Jackson, to be honest. But that's just me. I don't know. Don't know if that's wise. He needs more anti-inf. Perhaps, I don't know. It's a tough position he finds himself in. Maybe a 50 cal and a Jackson. I don't know. Build order decisions. Sniper, by the way, could get LMG'd in the face here. And he knows it, so he hard retreats out of there. And look at Kimbo's army. Not too far behind on population cap. Oh, Captain, it suffers a big shot there. The sniper was in position. He could have gotten the kill on retreat. LMGs could have gotten it as well if they'd been a bit more active at the right moment. Ah! The Captain gets Vet 3 whilst retreating. Classic office politics there. Clearly he'd been cozying up to the Major. Preferential treatment. Somebody, the Christmas Skip pointed out, I'm always trying to advertise the small areas on maps where you should take advantage of. Yes, I am. I want players to go for bonus points and use the Ambush Island. A's Ambush Island. It's never happened. I think it might have happened once. When it does, it'll be so hype. Oh, by the way, what's his name? K-Pen and chat. I thought of a new Easter egg for the map. Put explodable demos on this bridge so you can blow them up and blow the bridge up. I've seen that in World Builder. They're there. Which one is this then? Is he going for... Right, this is the Panzer J variant. Fair enough. Panzer 4J. K-Pen likey. I think he's Probably in World Builder right now, adding 4 demos. Just like the Pioneers were trying to plant them. And, I don't know. Maybe they just kept it so you can destroy it. But imagine then, like, a tank is, like, damaged and goes to hide, and then you can just shoot the demos and they blow up. It'll never happen, but... Hey! There we go, beach hype! Let's go! Meanwhile, back in casting land, Captain with the Browning automatics and pack howitzer doing nothing. Meanwhile, in the north, Sniper now claims a 6th kill. Did I say 6? I actually meant 7 kills. And a stun shot there. Oh! Stun shot into Panzer IV obliteration. Love it. What a combo. You set him up, I'll knock him down. Here we go. You can fire through this now. Advertisements of shot blocker removal. Imminent. Come on, Orangepest. Oh, he doesn't know he can. Oh, damn it. In the back of his mind, that PTSD from many a tournament and auto-match game, he didn't know he could. Maybe just wanted to get closer in there. Let's get a little bit of cinematic action going on. As the Panzers push in. M1's waiting. A lot of damage being done. Vet 2, M1 needs to stay alive. Can he reinforce from there? Yes, he can. Gonna thwart the advance. Meanwhile, Sniper pushes in. 8th kill. And this is where this hedgerow should come in. He should be able to flank around it. Proof of concept for me and K-Pen right now. Look at the Major's gonna save the game. Amazing. To be quite frank, I just think that Kimbo's been outplayed thus far. Really solid play from the Wehrmacht player. I do think that some concepts were shown off, like you can keep your M1 AT guns in a really nice position here. This hedgerow's been showed off. Unfortunately, Orangepest didn't know you can now shoot through this, which is a shame. But yeah, it is still feeling like, obviously, any open map is going to be support weapon city. But the fact that Kimbo didn't use 50 cals for me means, you know, maybe could have played this map a little differently as USF. It looks like Orangepest is going to become king of the FaymonVILLE. And he'll be accepting challenges. However, Kimbo's not out quite yet. He pushes up with his M1, but he's getting flanked right now. Orangepest is going in for a dank kill and gets it. That's really good play by the Dutch master. M1 down as well. That's Kimbo's got to be out of there, surely. That's a very good vetted M1 AT gun. And he's torn us a hole in the space-time continuum. Cluster bombs. Soft retreats away. Sherman forced away. In the north, the Pioneers are just capping up the map right now, and looks like Orangepest is trying to just finish Kimbo off. Kimbo's biding his time though. He doesn't have much infantry presence anymore, but he really wants to keep this victory point. He's fighting hard for it. It's the captain in the fuel house. Sherman finds the rear armor of the Panzer, but doesn't actually do that much. Meanwhile, that Vet 2 Pack 40 repositioning. Rear armor is hit, but a double salvo goes in through the front of the Sherman. Blitzkrieg's in and finishes the job. He may have a Jackson on the way. He may have a captain here. But for how long? Just need to spot, but the LMGs encircle him and finish the situation. Well played by Kimbo. He throws in the towel, and you have your king of the FaymonVILLE. It is indeed Orangepest. go. 15 minutes and Orangepest will be ready for the next player. Let's find who's ready then. Seeking. Ah, good. Who else is ready? We've got Seeking. We've got Happy Cat. Coz, you still ready? Good first game. Gonna re-emerge in 15 minutes. Ready, says Coz. We've got 3 players ready, so let's decide how we're gonna choose. Use the Wheel of Fate, shall we? You ready? There's my clicker's gone. Whatever's closest to the red thing. That says chat yet again. No, the chat haven't had a choice yet, have they? I think chat have already had one. Maybe patrons will someday. Poll. Who's next? It was Seeking. It was motherfucking Coz. It was Happy Cat. Vote with your cheers, Crazy Monkey. Thanks, mate. Let's do a 5-minute poll. So he's gonna have a little break now. Be right back. Thank you.